Alright, we are back from SCG Con. I stayed at the draft tables all day, and yeah, did very well there. Made some awesome new friends, so that was fun. But now we're going to be drafting back on Arena, where the passes don't matter and what you take does. So I much prefer in-pod drafting to Arena drafting, just for the record. This pack is kind of stinky. Really, it's like, what do we want to do? The Terror is probably the best card, but do I really want to do artifacts? We have Shape Thief as well, which is fun. I wouldn't say it's the best card, but it's good. The cycling makes it great. And then there's just Ride's End. I actually really don't mind first picking a Ride's End, but I haven't actually done like an artifact draft for the channel, so I guess I'll take the Terror over these white cards. I don't think taking Ride's End and playing on Wheeling the Vaulter would be a terrible plan, though, but we'll just take the Terror. This is a much more difficult pick. I think you could take the Siphon. The Siphon might be the best card here, but it's also just a spin out, right? I mean, you can't go wrong with spin out. We already took a Terror. We don't have to go into a second color. I mean, if we took Siphon, we'd probably wheel the Surveyor. The Ascendant's interesting if we wanted to go into black-white. Road Rage is probably pretty good. The land could wheel if we did Ascendant, you know? Overall, it's a pretty weak pack, though. I think I'm going to take the spin out. Just keep my draft as open as possible at this point, because I'm not really thrilled with either of my picks. Probably going to take a red card here. Gunner or Spike Spitter? I think the Spike Spitter's better than the Gunner. Just because it comes down one turn earlier, but wouldn't be surprised if you told me Gunner has a higher win rate. I wouldn't be surprised if this Dune Drifter wheels. Just depends, but we'll hook somebody up in, like, black-white. Our first green card we've seen of note, but I'm going to take it over the Quick Welder and the Flood the Engine. I mean, this pack's very weak except for the hazard, so not missing out on anything. This pack is very weak as well. Lightning Strike's not great in this format, but it's probably the best card here. You could take the Diversion Unit as the other best card here. I don't have a blue card yet. Lightning Strike does go with Spike Spitter, so I think I'm going to favor it, but I'm not excited about it. Ooh, Ketradon is exciting. Pick 6. Good thing we took Hazard. I don't really care if we haven't seen tons of green. I will force these two green cards so hard it's not even funny. So, yeah. It's just the way it's going to be. Just means green will be more open impact too. I think I want to Crash and Burn. I don't think I want to ditch into Dune Drifter. I think there's enough of a red signal with Goblin and Crash and Burn that I think it can stay red. We'll take the bike over not much. So black's pretty closed. Like our first two picks were black cards and then we didn't see any more. Yeah. We're wheeling some good red. I'll take the Jockey, I think, over the Surveyor. It's actually pretty close. We don't really have any exhaust. We could always pick up more, I guess. For that reason alone, I'll take it over the Surveyor. I'm going to take Greatness. much more likely to be green-red than black, but I mean, if we get enough fixing, I'm going to play these cards. Drifter, just as a hedge. It's fine. Guess I'll take the celebrations. Okay, I mean, it's a red 2-drop. It's fine. All right. A white rare, huh? I don't think we want to take this. It's either Guardian or Serpent, to be honest. Like I said, we didn't see much reason to be black. I passed a lot of good white, so white's kind of a trap. I think I'm going to take Guardian and hopefully wheel the jockey and maybe go into some sort of exhaust red-green deck instead of taking the blue card. I think Guardian's pretty comparable to Seeker. So we'll see if we can get a good combo going with the wheel. Another hazard. This is fine. I don't know how much kickoff celebrations belongs here. That's an engine. Okay, that would be a reason to stay in black for sure. Losing out on a scurry foot. I think that's okay. We already have Ketrodon. And it cycles like any cycling creatures, and the engine's just insane. So would also bring in spin out. We already have one bike. I'm not too worried into going 3 colors here. Can absolutely do 3-color deck. So because our red's like, is our red even that good? Not really. Engine's just superior. I'm gonna take engine over the Scurryfoot. Maybe we'll wheel the bike. I'm not happy about missing out on the Scurryfoot though. Back on track is sweet. Another Serpent. Man, these are late good cards. Am I playing red? I've seen 2 good green-blue cards. If I want to maybe still entertain artifacts and ditching my red, I could take this Hellride. If I want to stay red, I take the Scholar. I could take the Rat or the Vanguard to be safer. There's nothing wrong with that. I think I'm going to take the Hellride, though. I'm gonna speculate here. I don't really feel like I'm missing out much on that pack, and could be a good upside. We have a very similar choice here. We can speculate on Winter, or we could take the Omnivore. Like, all it takes is one Haunt the Network, and I'm ditching my red. So I'm going to take Winter and leave that lane open to me. Buggy's fine. Will I take it over the land? Probably, because it does fix. So, it's unfortunate to miss out on the perfect land there. I don't think any of this matters. We could take Start Column. I hate Start Column, so I'd actually rather have a second Bestow Greatness, I think. Yeah. One of the bikes is going to wheel. We had bikes that can wheel. I'd rather have a bike over a Start Column any day. The jockey did wheel for the combo, but the land wheeled as well. I think I need to take the land over the jockey. That's unfortunate. I mean, I guess it's good the land wheeled too, right? Our black is still like very splashable here except for the spin out. Could be a world where we go like Teamer. I guess it depends what we open in pack 3. We haven't had exactly the most exciting packs here. I think I'll take Point the Way. There's a world where I might need that. Fuel the Flames on the Wheel is disgustingly good. Great. There's a bike. We knew one would wheel. Alright. So now we can definitely be 3 colors with 2 bikes and 1 fixing land. Could entertain maybe going into 4th if it's right. Tactile Terror is pretty bad here. Has some synergy with the buggy treasure tokens, but not as much as I'd want. I think we'd be better off going with like cycling recursion. That is cycling. I think Necro Regent's better. I don't think we're going to get a good wheel here. How much speed do we have? Not a lot of ways to start our engines. I'm still taking Necro Regent. It's a big boy. Nothing else really. I'll take the big boy. Double or triple green is going to be no problem with 2 velo bikes. Would love to get like another cycler. I think the vehicle's good. It's just not great. It's fine. I don't really have a lot of 2-power creatures, to be honest. So, like, caves. We're taking caves. It's like caves are scrap compactor. Make it disgusting. I don't have enough cycling. This is an interesting potential splash with the vehicles we have. Could we still pivot into splashing black? I guess we could. The only thing not splash will spin out. Yeah, I could still end up Teamer. I'm going to take it. Never mind. Second engine seems great. Yeah, we're just not seeing the cycling creatures that I want to see. I guess Broken Wings is fine. Little light on creatures for a recursion deck. I think I'm going to take the 3rd engine over the Surveyor. Oh, that is the best pick 8 ever. Saved. Cycling 5/5 that can wipe the board. Pretty great. It's kind of exactly what this deck was missing. It was one more top-end threat to cycle and bring back. Now we have 3 engines. Alright. Sarcophagus is a great wheel. We'll play that. We are light on creatures, like I said. And it also Starts our speed, starts our engine, right? That deck looks sick. Kind of weave through all the garbage to get here, huh? I think I will play the roads. Not sure what cuts I should make. Runner coming back is... I mean, maybe I'll run it. If I can give vehicles haste, it's not terrible. Might run the trick. Okay. I think the seat was fairly difficult. It wasn't the worst seat I've ever sat at in this format, but yeah, it wasn't like a table that was giving you everything you want, right? But we did a good job. I might still splash blue. Like, what would it look like if I did? I guess we could be splashing the red. Are we soul tie? I don't think so. I just don't think it makes sense. Like, the hell ride's good, but we don't have like small creatures to make it great, you know? You really want like some thopters and stuff. Probably don't have enough reasons to splash the swashbuckler. I don't need point the way. It does start my engine though, so that is kind of sad. I don't need 2 bestow greatnesses probably. Our removal is pretty good otherwise. Like we have broken wings. Burnout, yeah, terror's pretty bad. Archfiend's technically removable, so is Field of Flames. Lightning Strike. Spin out. This is good. I guess the Apocalypse Runner is really medium here, right? I don't have any use for that ability. I don't really need a 6/5 that I have to crew, right? So I think this is the deck. I'm going to run 41, 17, because we're kind of in between wanting 16 lands and 17 lands, so this is a okay way to fall in the in-between zone. We have 6 black sources, 6 red sources, and then 7 green sources, which looks great to me. Yeah, it's just going to be like self-mill recursion. I think it looks great. All right. For the table that we were at and the opens that we had, this is about as good as you can hope for. Just hope we don't run into opponents who got everything, you know? I'm gonna keep this. Do I want to wait for Lightning Strike? No, because they could drop a 2-drop and hold open like the trick. So I think this is just safer. It stinks because if they go for like something else, it would have been better to wait, but Yeah, I mean, you can go either way with that. Two top. Dear Lord. Do I need to start getting my surveil in? Probably. I'm gonna take a hit here. Hopefully it's not 5. But our hand's kind of like stinky, and we have 2 recursion spells, so I think I need to start surveilling our chonk into the grave to win this game. Yep. It's fine. That isn't exactly chonk. Guess it has to go in the grave though. Man, I thought the star hand was good, but it is turning pretty bad. I'm gonna hold up and spin out. Take less damage or get rid of the threat that I can't block. I was hoping they would attack with the glide car. That was unfortunate. Doesn't do anything for us. Straw. This is pretty sad. Like, we have so much chonk in our deck, right? Where is it? Yeah, double block here. I guess I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if it's exactly what I need, but it basically replaces the other one. It's annoying, but not the worst. Wow. Like, I can't. Is this chump? I have to think for this deck, this was a really unusual draw. I mean, GG OP. But I don't think that's how this deck will normally play out. That was kind of... With all the surveil we had, like, to not hit a single top-end creature is a little bit nuts. Okay, well, let's just hope that was a fluke. Yeah, that was a little concerning, I guess. I don't think this deck is that bad. But that was terrible. Okay, this is like what we're supposed to see, right? Big things that we cycle, a little bit of start stuff. We'll get our recursion eventually. Win the game that way. Yeah, I mean, we didn't even see a hazard. I'm gonna start engine, start with some pressure. We'll start cycling next turn if we need to. I'm gonna cycle. There was some temptation to play the untapped land and go for Bestow Greatness this turn, but I don't think that's worth it. It's fine. Another awkward turn. I want to get the Archfiend back and wipe the board. I know that for sure. So I could bike this turn and then engine, but then the gig is up and they're not going to play out their Death Toucher, huh? I am wondering if it's just better to slam Dunes here. And kind of bait them into playing out their hand more. But then I'm 2 turns away from wiping them. So do bike and buggy, but then it's not great. Now we're just gonna go with Dunes. They don't really technically have a great attack here. I want them to play out their Legak. I feel like Dunes baits out a Legak pretty well. We'll do the bike now. Yeah. Notably, we are going to be killing our own sarcophagus by doing this. I don't think that matters. They also should see the combo and not play out anything with 2 toughness or less this turn. It's an interesting choice. I'm gonna block. I'm gonna lose my sarcophagus anyway. I just want to land here. But I can't ditch that. Okay. I think it's better to back on track and lose out on the 1/1 here. Our Archfiend will kill our 1/1 that we get, but we get to keep the Surveil, which I think is more important on the engine. Sure. I will block. Ooh. Huh. Well, now I can't double block and play around Bestow Greatness. Huh. This attack tells me they have that. I think I'm going to take it. This just turned into a very interesting game. I see. Well, maybe that was their plan all along. Huh. They just wanted to get it back from the grave? It's a vehicle value? Interesting. I still think they have a Bestow Greatness. Like, it doesn't make sense unless they do, right? Next turn, they're going to be really tempted to double spell and then be tapped out. So we're going to be able to get them here, hopefully, with a block. I think if I didn't know that they had spells they'd want to, you know, empty to the board, I wouldn't be doing this line. But because I think they're going to play the Legak and the Mount fetch, it means that, yeah, Carador or whatever. It means that the attack here, they don't have their greatness open for it, so it's a pretty good mount to go get. It's fine though, be able to play through that. So this is going to be a really good turn because, yeah, they're going to crew. We're going to block with our 4-1, but then we're going to fuel the flames afterwards and really get them. Basically just took away their entire turn and all their value. So this will be pretty devastating, even if they do have the Sunmare as the follow-up. But playing through 14 life gain is a little annoying, for sure. I need to keep that. We don't have the land to cast it on the mare yet, but I think it's too good to toss. Yeah, I'm racing. I'm winning this race, right? Yes. Yes, I am. Like, if they just spend all their mana on the 5/5, we're very happy. Yeah. Let's exhaust here. It's not a land. I'm gonna bin it. Drawn a lot of cards. No land. It's okay though. I think this is just another easy attack all. Again, they have a Bestow Greatness, but they don't have the mana to cast it, so this will probably be a pretty big blowout. Okay. We have Broken Wings. I'm going to hold open Broken Wings, and that way if they play a flyer or, well, anything that can block our 5/5, we can crash and burn it or Broken Wings it. That does not have reach. If they go for a punch, you can Broken Wings in response. That'll be definitely GG. GG. Alright, that was a lot more like how I expected this deck to play. I don't know what that first game was. Bad draws happen, though. Great start hand. I think I'm going to lead on the Tyrant for the pressure, but I could see leading with the Engine. If you preferred a bit of a more value, slower play. Oh, OP's back. Ready to play Magic. I'm going to Broken Wings this Optimizer. 1, it gets in for 4. 2, never have I seen somebody play Optimizer not into a 4-drop artifact or something problematic. So it's a very problematic card to have just lying around as a 2-drop. I see it very much in these colors as the equivalent of killing a mana ramping card in green. It's something that I'm not afraid to fire off removal on. Whereas, you know, this 2/2 Surveyor, we're just going to trade off with. I'm going to go Buggy. Okay. So white's the splash. And that are like they're like me and they like to run more colors. I still think I want to do this. It's real tempting to play out the Spike Spitter. But I think having more treasures is relevant here, given that our land situation, we're missing double green. Could take a big hit here. That's fine. Okay. It's a pretty good play. Definitely a big mana tempo play against me. I'll keep that. All right. They might have a counter spell here. Okay. What about now? Interesting. Okay. Bounce? Huh. Well, they definitely had priority. Pass. That's a good card for my grave. Ooh. So what, they're gonna pump the specialist? Block my buggy, so... To force them to pump, I have to make my buggy into a 3/4. But then I can safely attack with my spike spitter. I'd rather do this, I guess. I can still do the engine, and this still forces the pump, and this is a much higher target than my buggy. So... Good. Second engine online. Huh. Okay, that was their priority. I don't want that. Do want that. I mean, I'm just gonna get Big Boy back. They bounce the tyrant to my hand. That's a little awkward, but we still win with activation of the buggy. Oh. Okay, well. We can spin that out before they have the mana to kill anything. They can deal 1 damage somewhere here. Nice. GG. This is a good spin out. Although, I mean, even if they killed the other thing, they wouldn't have the mana to block 7 damage anyway, so... Yeah. Okay. It's a keep. It's a lot of tap lands. We're gonna have to go with Mountain if we don't draw something else. Yeah. I think it's too important to play our 2-drop. Especially since we are on the draw. Well, that's a great draw for us, actually. Okay, do we see if they trade first? I guess so. If they don't trade, we're just going to fire off a lightning strike before they untap, so they can't kill our sarcophagus. So... that card is a problem against our deck. Like a really big problem. I guess we have to see if they block, right? Kind of hoses our whole cycling problem. Ooh, nice. It's fine. Missing lands is not so fun here. Pretty good. It's annoying. I think I need to keep that even though I'm missing lands. Because I can cycle to draw a card anyway this turn. I think that's better than bringing out like Hazard, right? So we'll let them get another speed here. That's basically what we're forfeiting. Man, where are my lands? Okay. I have to keep that. The safest thing to do here is like crash and burn or hold open removal, but I think I'm just gonna go with like the 9/7. And if they have another removal spell, we can keep bringing stuff back. We could also just do catch dawn gain 4. I guess is better. I don't need double surveil every turn. So we can block the response unit as well. Yeah, that was pretty predictable. Okay, blocking the response unit is no longer a plan. Great. So, Pride of the Road is about to become an issue. That doesn't help me here, does it? Do I want to go for just removal? Let them get max speed and then remove later. Put more pressure on the board with Tyrion, but then they have max speed. But then we have spin out and crash and burn. Let's do that. So we can start racing. About to find out real quick if they have any removal left. They do not. Sweet. Okay. It's a good card. So we'll crash and burn after they choose double strike targets. I think I'm going to just leave Pride of the Road on the board. At this point, we're going to have lethal next turn with Stow Greatness, so we just have to live another turn. Yeah. Yep, that's the one I thought they would target. Not coming in with the sarcophagus, huh? Huh? Wish that was a black source. This is pretty safe still, though. I guess the spike spitter is better than the hazard here. I was about to say that's GG. Alright. So, when we have big creatures in the grave, this deck works. So, it's pretty cool. Let's keep going. I'm going to keep this. It's missing green, but I have a way to cycle, so should be okay. And the Brood Engine to get back the Archfiend early. It's just an amazing combo. Like, it's worth taking the risk for the green sorts here. I guess we'll just decide afterwards. That's a problem. Okay. I don't like the cards so far. As in, like, they're good cards. We're still cycling the Archfiend, though. Really need to get that Broken Wings. Would be great. We do have Crash and Burn, though. Wish that wasn't a tap green source. There we go. Drop any creature and we're going to take Infinite, though. What choice do I have? I don't. Wow, we might be too slow here. Okay. Yep. 2, 3, 4 with a ramp curve out. Disgusting. And a way to crew the World Wagon. It's a really nice draw by them. Alright, so how do I win? Like, I have to hold open Crash and Burn, right? Hope they don't have another way to crew. Dumb. So I have to lightning strike the Vanguard, I think. This is a nightmare. I need broken wings. I can't win without it. It's not gonna do it. I mean, they'll tap out for that, right? Okay, we'll go to 1. Oh! Text. I've actually never played against this ooze card. I just know it's broken. Okay, that was a bit of a mistake. I guess I should have crashed and burned during my turn. Not dead yet. Broken Wing still can save us. I guess not, because we don't have an untapped land. If they make a mistake, that could save us. Well, I guess if they have no other creatures in hand... If they have no other creatures in hand, we're still alive. At 1. I don't think there's very high odds of that. I'm not going to do Foul Roads for a chump blocker. Alright. Seen enough. GG. I think our 2 losses are both kind of a little weird, but that's okay. That last one was much more bearable since they had a good card. Alright. Now we just have to win out. It's fine. Gonna cycle the Fiend, obviously. Oh. Better. Good. Whoa. Nice. Okay. Yeah, back on track's good enough here. That's a little disgusting. Okay. Could be the end of the video. I don't scoop to sob, though. I really think that there's a lot of merit in trying to race it. Which is exactly what we're going to do. We're just going to dump our hand. And yeah, they're going to get to draw cards, but they only have 4 mana. And we have a 5/5 flyer. It's not nothing. It's annoying. That's fine. That is also fine. So we're gonna fuel the flames. Get rid of their board presence. We'll hit him for 8. Yeah. I guess we could hit in for 9. But if I do, I can't hold open Broken Wings. It's 1 extra damage. Does it matter? I don't think it does. If we lose with them at 1, I'm going to be very sad. I love that. So if we crack our roads, we present lethal next turn. I mean, they're going to take 4 damage if they cast anything here. So let's do that. Right. 7 mana. Let's see it. I think that's okay. That's fine too. Okay. So we'll crash and burn you. Engine's pretty good. So we're going to Broken Wings the sarcophagus. Hit in for 9. Okay, I mean we are racing a sob. Don't want that. So if I get back my jockey, we could have lethal this turn through the sob. They would have a chance to play removal before it comes to the battlefield, though. But then if they interact, I mean, even the pilot's lethal at that point, so let's do it. I like this. Didn't do anything, that's good. Alright. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow, playing through a sob. Imagine it. Sob that was there for way too long. GG. That was a big win. I think that that showed the strength of our deck right there, for sure. This is fine. Hopefully the engine can get us out of this little bit of a slow start. At least our opponent's not really doing anything. I'll keep that. It's good with our tap land. Pretty sure they have a lightning strike. I'll keep that. It's better if it's unknown. I don't really have any other speed though. That was weird. Okay. I'm gonna no block. I think this is a grave. I just want to land, right? Perfect. It's big. I'm gonna keep it. Let's go with both. Yep. It's fine. I guess they're going to try and double block, especially if I show land. So what I could do is I could deal... Oh, or not. I don't think they should attack there. I was going to say I could deal like 1 and 2 and then fuel the flames afterwards with the new way that damage is assigned. No, we don't really need to do that, do we? I'm gonna keep my surveil around. Instead of get back to the Necro Regent. It's fine. Come on, OP. Nice. Alright. Miserable. I'll do it. They have a lightning strike. They have one. It's funny. All right. Two more. Like I said, battling through that sob has definitely given me a confidence boost. This is good. Yeah, I want that. Be cycling away our Archfiend. Hope they just play out more 2 toughness or less creatures. It's not as small as I would like. Keep that since we're going to be getting back the Fiend. That's still good. No, they don't have their combo on board. That's fine, I guess. It's safer to crash and burn that jockey. I think I'd rather just be mana efficient and keep curving out. I'll block. If they have a trick, fine. Follow up. Fine. Also fine. Alright. I think we're doing just fine here. Okay. The lands are real. That's okay. That's fine. So they are tapped out. We can crash and burn the Serpent this turn if we want. I guess that's correct. It is awkward with the unit though, and back on track and stuff. Right, we're doing this turn. We're gonna get that Catch It On, gained 4. The real question is, do I play out my Guardian as a hit for the auxiliary? I think I should. And the reason for that is if they want to kill the Catch It On, they're gonna have to target the Catch It On for 2 damage anyway, right? If they want to attack through the Catch It On, so they can't really do this unless they have another card to devote to it. They can bounce my Catch It On, that's really bad. It's the only way we really get blown out here. Okay. Hoping no follow-up creature to saddle the auxiliary. I mean, I'm gonna gain 4. It doesn't make sense for them to attack here if they don't have a good follow-up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. It's good it wasn't saddled. That's fine too. Lands are real here, huh? Kind of flying out. Doesn't really matter. It's not lethal, so I think we just gained 4 and we can do the same thing, right? They have the double strike or a way to push extra damage, so be it. I don't think there's double strike in this format, is it? There might be. I can't remember. I don't think they can kill me though. It's fine. We can give everything trample with the Guardian. It's still lethal. Yeah. GG. Alright. We are playing for the trophy through the sob. Through some of these bad draws, but getting there in the end. The deck is pretty strong. Got a lot of recursion, so let's bring this one home. Oh, my necessary mythic matchup that I get pretty much every time. Although not a top 20 player, so it's good for us. Yeah, this is fine. Guess we need to lose out on Crash and Burn. Keep the cycling just to be safe. Okay. Love seeing double tap land start from OP. Let's go like this. Land go. Card is a problem. I'm gonna get rid of it. It's not only mana efficient, but just shuts that off completely. Let's go here. Hazard. So they have a lot more cards than I do. So it's going to be important that I keep pressure going. I need them to feel like they need to make bad trades because they're so far behind. Like, that play is awesome for us because it means we get max speed, but also they don't have a blocker this turn. That play could have just, like, lost them the game. Thank you. Starting column 2. Alright. So. Don't have my red source. It's awkward. can put them to 3. They'll block the Necro, eat it. I get through for 7, 8, 9. They go to 3. I think it's still worth it. Like I said, they have more cards in hand, so we just need to put them in the back foot. Like, our board presence is something they're going to have to catch up with. If they have removal afterwards next turn, we could just insta-lose by trading off like this, though. This is a very aggressive line if I attack. But do I have a choice? No, I don't. Given my follow-up play, like, this makes sense, because we have another creature to drop. Okay. So they didn't trade off. They ate the dunes instead of the Necro. I'm feeling okay here. There's only a few cards that could really have them come back. Like, Haunt the Network does it. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. Okay, there's the Haunt. But are they back into this? 8. So they go up to... I go down to 9 if I take this. On the back crack, I hit them for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But then they have lethal in the air on their back crack. So I have to chump here, right? Just take 3, go to 11. Haunt Network. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be dead to Haunt, but I do need to chump, so I'm not dead just to the Guardians. It's a spicy draw. Alright. We do swing in here. I mean, I can't block their flyers anyway, right? So go to 3. This is a good game. I'm not dead to Haunt because I have Broken Wings. That's annoying. Okay, so decision time. I need to take a Guardian. They can crew the runner in response, but I just don't think they can attack here unless they have a follow-up, and if they do, I just chump with a zombie, right? So... And even if they have removal, like if they attack in, they're just dead. So... It's gonna have to be something better than that. It's fine. 1 mana left. The attack makes sense because they can only have 2 blockers max anyway. So, unless they have a 1-mana removal spell, this is lethal. I'm going for it every time here. Yeah. GG. Ooh, good thing they did not draw a bounce off there. Alright, a nice trophy to end this draft. Like I said, we didn't have the best packs, but I think we made the most of what we saw. Playing through some really good decks, including the last one, and also the Sob deck was pretty great. So yeah, really cool, nice graveyard synergy, Jund build. Yeah, I don't regret taking the blue cards either. But yeah, I'm gonna be on vacation next week, so no video next week, and I will see you the week after. Thanks for watching. Take care.